They have unfortunately lost Tsepo Mavoe at the back, so Tabani Zuke comes in and more than adequate replacement. Ex-Lamontville Golden Arrows. And then one other change, Ndelu out of the team and Frank Mhango, the Malawian international, up front, along with the very experienced Knox encounter. In comes Thando Ngwenya, the Zimbabwean international, up front, and he will be replacing Elmo Kambindu. It's been an excellent season for Pule Eckstein in the middle, and Liam Byrne has just joined from Cape Town Spurs. This is his second game of attacking players. This is going to be a rollicking affair. We're underway with Richards Bay kicking us off. Early touch. Normally three along the back, and Tetwa, Phillies and Hanamub, and then the wing backs, of course. Phillies getting himself in a bit of trouble there now. They could maybe get an early chance here, Richards Bay, and Tembu with an effort that goes well over the top.
Richards Bay, Tara Phillies not being aware as to then what's happening around him. He couldn't open up his body very well, but to look at how the numbers of Richards Bay players inside the box, they
had a look at horror, the potential of that heading in towards goal. What a nice little flick on with the header there, and that's an equally good save from Johnson. Lovely stuff from Richards Bay. Just a little bit with Amazulu getting the touch in here. Excellent save. Excellent save from Johnson indeed, but it's always a problem whenever you have to defend a second ball. Once that short ball has been played, players move around. That's a rather disappointing one. Well, he's never scored in the top flights, Spangani Zulu. How close was he here? There was a good reflex save there from Johnson. I suppose you could say the same of Richards Bay with Magula and Otieno battling for the #1 position. Now into the area has an excellent opportunity. This is lovely football from Amazulu. So Mhango over the ball. He would be my bet to have a go here. The rain now beginning to fall a little harder. Looking for goal number 5 of the season. Will it be Mhango? Oh, it's another good save, but the follow-up is there from Tembu. Quarter of an hour gone, Richards Bay in the lead. Such a great free kick they've been taken by Kabadinho Mango. Look at Mango there with his free kick just over the wall. Johnson couldn't parry it away, but very, very present of mind there from Tembu to be able to finish that one off. It was on target. You're expecting Johnson to parry it on the side, not to the incoming players there. But very good as well from Tembu to be able to pounce there and to be able to put it in. Only a second. A bit of work, Langabeza. That's always a good sign from a man in the middle driving the team. Ngwenya, of course, joining from Zimbabwe, made his national team debut this season, and he has a chance to get an equaliser. Gets the shot in. That natural striker's instinct. Yeah, natural. For Richards Bay, they were supposed to play Orlando Pirates this coming week, but that's postponed. Pirates, of course, in the Carling knockout final next Saturday in Polokwane against Marumo Gallants. Sold out, by the way. Here's Phillies driving forward. That was a good chance. It was a good chance indeed. Look at the freedom that coach Shatazwane gives to his player. Look at Phillips where he finds himself playing that little bit of 1-2, going beyond the line to play that ball with his left foot. But Makokole again, out winger. Just another 2 teammates who reacted quickest. Had a good campaign so far, and some excellent saves already tonight, reinforcing the confidence that the coach has shown in him. Here's Ngema again. He's enjoying his football tonight. Zikari back to Ngema. Here comes the cross. Out comes the keeper. We get Sundowns kicking off at 9 o'clock tonight, away against Mouloudia, Algeria, in the African Champions League. Rulani Mokoena against his old team. That's going to be interesting. Watch this later on this evening. Now Mutizwa back again. Too close to the keeper. Richards Bay were playing at home at Umlazi against Amazulu. Amazulu were 3-1 winners on that occasion. The goals came from the pace that he used to have. Mthembu. That's an excellent ball for Mutizwa. Now, with his finishing acumen, can he make it two? The turn, the shot, the save, and the clearance. Looking for an opening, and it's a lovely little ball in from Gwenya. Trying to steer it, but goalkeeper Otieno cut
the ball, just rolls nicely to his left foot. Good ball being played by the X-Team, but look at it here. Shot to left foot. Can see that extra second of trying to...
Tekla's done well there. Referee's played advantage. Here comes Ngema. Early ball up for Mahala. Keeper needs to come out and does so. Couldn't have been
him. You know, he can actually benefit. Look at him there. Just like a commitment there from Mahala. With his right foot to be able to have a clear, you know, an angle that he can actually shoot from. But you can see maybe lack of confidence as well. Passing responsibility to Zikali, but Zikali did well to be able to turn.
Now Johnson's out and he might be in a bit of trouble. Anywhere will do from space for Zikali. Showed a bit too much. Phillies coming out like a marauding defender. Now the shot. Drilled over the top from Zikali. He's had a few opportunities now.
He had an element of his game that he needs to improve. It's those areas who are taking shots, because you can see he's leaning backwards. The ball kept rising and rising. He hasn't really hit the target, but he finds himself
a count holder. But if he is 20 grand, otherwise half of that. Still not a bad take for a Friday night. 20 grand to the good for Mpongosi. This was that earlier chance, Mthembu playing it in, and then had Mutizwa managed. Phillies gives it away though. Mthembu, Ngema, little chip in there, coming in late with Zikali. Back again, might be another chance for Mutizwa. Shot from Ngema is turned around the corner. Good goalkeeping once again from Johnson. Mahala. And in a lot of instances where they're given away possession. Now Mahala's onside and he's got the keeper to beat. That's a good save from Johnson, and the follow-up will be cleared by Tekla.
Mahala there, I think that was the wrong option to take. You still have so much space and time. The goalkeeper is off his line. Look at the good pass there from Zikali. There, Mahala, I'm sure at this moment you can see the goalkeeper still backpedaling. Look at the space behind the goalkeeper. You can just lob the goalkeeper in by using so much power and not too far from Johnson to make that type of save.
Referee says carry on. Tlangabeza with a good turn. Now a bit of space. Cross inside with a good chance from Mashiko, but you wanted a little touch from Zuke, but well, just put him off.
It did indeed. That ball just not to get to Mashiko. Look at the run as well from Nkokolo. He sees that Mashiko's edging on, and that tackle there from Zuke. We've seen those type of balls being played in, ends up being an own goal. I'm sure he's lucky there's Zuke there.
Beza. Really do need a consistent attacking approach now. Amazulu and Hanamub at the back post. Phillies is in there. It comes off Phillies. Did it cross the line? He's claiming it. The lines. Did this cross the line or not? That's the big question. It was the two defenders. Hanamub in there. Zuke just played it straight onto Phillies' knee.
It's very difficult to see from this angle.
Back in from Hanamub onto Phillies, and Zulu might have made an extraordinary save here. This will give us the best indication.
No.
The whole ball must cross the line.
Yeah.
Time games in the Betway Premiership. Here's a chance for Mutizwa. Johnson is out. Is that a foul by Tekla on Zikali? No. Of course, the fact that it's a lot closer at the top of the table. Sundowns aren't dominating in the way that they used to. Now, a chance for number 2 for Mthembu.
Yeah, I think you can tell from the...
Here's Zikali. Mahala. Back to Zikali. Took his time and allowed And Tetra to make the stop. Now the shot from again. That's a goal and a half. Left-footed finish. Well deserved by this young man. He has had an outstanding game tonight.
Yeah, he has an outstanding game indeed. With his weaker foot, no doubt, on a bounce. Once you catch it right with your laces, they allowed him again to turn with Tetra making that tackle there, but still fought very, very nicely there for Ngema to be able to pounce, because there was no one marking him. He used his weaker foot. Bang, inside the box.
Well, he got one against Galaxy in September. This is goal number 2 of his league career for Wandile Ngema. We're moving swiftly now towards stoppage time. Good pace down the flank. Mahala. Well, the shot's wide. You do like the striker, however, who is always looking to get a shot in on goal. Kickoff. And the next day, Sunday the 7th, a catch-up game in the league. Galaxy hosting Chiefs at Bombela Stadium in Mpumalanga province. Here's Kambindu. Hanamub, the 2 Namibians. Cross inside. Header is off target. Mashiko, not a bad little go. Is there time for another one here? This is Ngema. Mahala waits in the middle, pulled back and put wide. Tungwana has forced the corner. Zamandi had gone on a good run, no one had picked him up though. Mahala with the defensive challenge. It's going to be a goal kick. It's all over. 3 very